Hi, I'm Mallory. Welcome back to the Daily Stumbler. Yesterday I started a series in Proverbs because I figured it would be a good place to start, but after I posted it I realized that 7 minutes of me actually just reading it to you probably isn't the best use of this vlog or the best use of time. So instead I'm going to be using it in tandem with my written blog, as well as leaving it up to you to read the longer Bible passage and just highlighting some parts that stood out to me. So today the goal was to read Proverbs 2. So if you want to go take a quick look at that right now, you can pause the video, read Proverbs 2, come back and we can take it from there. So from Proverbs 2, the verses that stood out to me were Proverbs 2 verse 9 to 11 and the titles of the next few chapters, because we're going to be looking at these chapter by chapter. I'm hoping something new will come out of each one. But I tend to just read the Bible, reflect on how it applies to my own life, and just kind of share my thoughts on that. I by no means am a theologian. I actually feel a little bit out of my league when I get into theology arguments, debates, whatever. So this is just me sharing my thoughts. It can be whatever you want to make of it. So verse 9 through 11 is, "Then you will understand what is right and just and fair, every good path. For wisdom will enter your heart, and knowledge will be pleasant to your soul. Discretion will protect you, and understanding will guard you." Basically what stood out to me as I was reading this through and kind of skimming ahead and seeing what was coming up is, one, how much Solomon is pushing wisdom and its merits. First of all, the title of this chapter was The Moral Benefits of Wisdom. The next chapter, which we'll be looking at tomorrow or whenever I get to it, is the further benefits of wisdom. And then chapter 4 is Wisdom is Supreme. Now, honestly, I don't think that it requires this much of a hard line sales pitch. We tend to think of wisdom as a good thing, right? It conjures up images of wise old men or owls or whatever, but generally wisdom is not seen as a bad thing. It's seen as a good thing and something worth pursuing. So why does Solomon have to hammer this home over and over and over again? The whole first chapter seemed to be about wisdom. This whole second chapter is about wisdom, and we're looking at why it is such a good thing, and it helps you in the various day-to-day decisions of life. And then we go into the next chapter and the next chapter. So yes, we know why Solomon was about wisdom, but it doesn't seem like it needs to be hammered home so much, right? But then as I was thinking about it, I actually tend not to value wisdom in my day-to-day life. Yes, it's this ideal value that I want to value and I want to have, but it gets pushed aside for smart, right? I want to be smart. I want to be right. And it's really hard for me to actually lay aside my own pride long enough to forget being smart and worry about being wise. Smart is loud. Smart wants to get its opinion known. Smart wants to be right. Wisdom is quite quiet, right? Wisdom's going to sit back and listen. Smart is proud. Wisdom is humble. Smart seeks to be right no matter what. What are the facts? Wisdom seeks to understand what is the context, what's going on. So I know that this is a tough one for me. I don't know about you guys. What do you guys think? I know that in my day-to-day life, even with my husband, we give aside wisdom for being right. We call our smartphones jokingly the marriage dispute settler, because if we have these stupid little arguments over some kind of fact thing, somebody gets out the cell phone and looks it up on Google to see who is actually right and settles the dispute. But we have to realize that Google has yet to manufacture wisdom, right? True wisdom comes from God, and we need to seek that with a quiet, listening heart rather than seeking with a proud mind and trying to find the facts on who's right. So thank you for reading along with me today. That was Proverbs 2. Tomorrow we're going to be looking at Proverbs 3. Please like and subscribe to the Daily Stumbler to keep updated with these videos, and feel free to comment and let me know what you think. Once again, my name's Mallory, and thank you for joining us today.